warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear 10th class students, I hope you all are doing well. And today I am here with the fourth video lecture for you. And in this fourth video lecture, we have to discuss a topic that is named as post-war settlement and Bretton Woods. My dear students, in the previous two lectures, we studied about the two periods of the world history. One is from 1929 to 1935 and 1914 to 1918, and third, that is from 1939 to 1945, right? 1914 to 1918, it was period of First World War. 1929 to 1935, it was period of Great Depression. And from 1939 to 1945, it was the period of Second World War. These two periods, that is the period of Great Depression and the period of Second World War, had a direct effect on the world economy. That means the world economy was affected by two periods, that is period of Great Depression and the period of Second World War. Now the period after 1945, or I can say the period after both the world wars, that's after the World War Second, World War First and World War Second, we call this as post-war period. And in this post-war period, the economy of the world was now settled, reconstructed, recovered. That's why this period is known as post-war settlement, right? And here is Bretton Woods. What is that Bretton Woods? I will tell you. My dear students, from the interwar economy, the politicians and economists of the world drew two key lessons. That means two key lessons were gathered by the economists and politicians from this interwar economy. What are these two key lessons? It is industrial society based on mass production cannot sustain without mass consumption. Right? The first key lesson due by economists and politicians from the interwar economy, that means industrial society, which is based on mass production, it cannot sustain without mass consumption. That means both mass production and mass consumption are important, right? And second, the goal of full employment can only be achieved if all the three flows are controlled by government, right? Industrial society based on mass production cannot sustain without mass consumption. That is the first key lesson due by economists and politicians from the interwar economy, right? And the second is the goal of full employment can only be achieved if all the three flows here refers to flow of labor, flow of capital, and flow of goods, right? जब तक ये तीनों फ्लो ऑफ कैपिटल, फ्लो ऑफ गुड्स एंड फ्लो ऑफ लेबर। जब इन तीनों फ्लोज, जब तक ये तीनों फ्लोज गवर्नमेंट के कंट्रोल में ना आए तब तक हम गोल फुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट का अचीव नहीं कर सकते। दैट मीन्स यहां पे ये देखना जरूरी है पोस्ट वार सेटलमेंट के लिए इंडस्ट्रियल सोसाइटी बेस्ड ऑन मास प्रोडक्शन कैन नॉट। इंडस्ट्रियल सोसाइटी, यहां पे मास प्रोडक्शन इंपॉर्टेंट है, यहां पे मास कंजप्शन इंपॉर्टेंट है और यहां पे फुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट इंपॉर्टेंट है। टू रिकवर द इकोनॉमी देयर वर थ्री इंपॉर्टेंट, वन इज mass production, second is mass consumption, and third is full employment. And the framework of these three important dimensions, I can say, it is mass production, mass consumption, and full employment. Its framework was agreed by 44 nations, right, at a conference held at Bretton Woods, at the hemisphere of USA. And this conference is called the Bretton Woods Conference. And in this Bretton Woods Conference, two institutions were framed. One is IMF and second is WB. You know, IMF, it is International Monetary Fund, and second it is World Bank, WB. The IMF and World Bank, they are sometimes called, they are also called Bretton Woods Tribunals, right? And these Bretton Woods Tribunals, that is International Monetary Fund and World Bank, they are based on, they trusted on fixed exchange rate, right? That means Bretton Woods agreement, or I can say the Bretton Woods Conference, International Monetary Fund and World Bank, they trusted on the fixed exchange rate, and it is also called pegged exchange rate, in which the amount of the currency is fixed by monetary, right? So one more thing about this Bretton Woods, about the two institutions, that is International Monetary Fund and World Bank. US, that is United States, it is having an effective right over these on the decision making of International Monetary Fund and World Bank. This is Bretton Woods and post war settlement. उसके लिए हमने तीन important पढ़े, three important dimensions. One is mass production, mass consumption, full employment. तो इन तीनों की जो वो है फ्रेमवर्क है, वो उसको एग्री किया 44 नेशंस ने एक हेमिस्फीयर में, हेमिस्फीयर ऑफ यूएसए, दैट इज कॉल्ड द ब्रेटन वुड्स, एंड दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस केम टू बी नोन एज ब्रेटन वुड्स कॉन्फ्रेंस, एंड इट टुक प्लेस in 1944 and a month was July, right? This conference is known as Bretton Woods Conference, and in this Bretton Woods Conference two institutions were established. One is International Monetary Fund and second is World Bank, right? Hope you would have got it better. Thank you. Have a nice day.